Hey, this is Debra Atkinson, founder of The Voice for Fitness, and I'm here with a quick holiday hotline tip for you so that you can still fit exercise in, even if it's not the duration, the length, maybe even not the frequency that you'd like to. If you watch what you eat and you stay extremely busy, which we often do during this holiday season, and you fit in exercise when you can, you just might find you maintain, if not lose, during the holiday. So you've heard about high intensity interval training, or HIIT. It's all the rage. However, I'm going to give you a little warning tip. Most of the experts who really know that it's great to do high intensity interval training will say that elite athletes all the way to beginners benefit most from one extreme high intensity interval training session a week, and recovery using other intensity levels or varieties of exercise or cardio intensities the other times that they're exercising during the week. So as I give you this instruction for how to take a short amount of time and make it more worthwhile for exercise, don't think that you should do this every time or every day, because the likelihood of injury is greater. And even if you're not injured, the likelihood of inflammation inside in your muscles and your tissues, which will prevent you from losing weight and making progress, is much more likely. So you need rest and recovery. You need a variety of exercise intensities. You don't need high intensity interval training every day. In fact, it's the opposite of what you really want to do if you want to see the best results and optimal health without inflammation. So here's how interval training really works. If you're a beginner, or it's been a rough day, you're low on energy, and you want to do it, but you just don't know if you've got it to give, here's where you'd start. With a ratio of 1-3, meaning you're going to work one part and you're going to recover, go steady and easy 3 parts. So if we talk about minutes, probably the easiest way to discuss it, you're going to go a minute as hard as you can, maintaining that minute of intensity level. And then for 3 minutes, you're going to reduce either your speed or your incline or your resistance and back off so that you come down, your heart rate comes back down, not to a resting place, but to a comfortable place by the time that 3 minutes is up. And then you would repeat that for, if you have 10 minutes to spend, or maybe 12, because we were talking about 4 minutes, you do that 3 times. Definitely better than nothing. You're going to feel rejuvenated, energized, mentally you're going to focus better, and I'm willing to bet your mood will improve. Number 2, you've got a little bit more experience. You've done some intervals, maybe just not regularly. You're going to do a 1-2. We're just shortening your recovery period. So we're making it harder by having you do that. So if you had that same 12 minutes to spend you did up here, now we're going to do 4 of these cycles with 1 minute hard and 2 minutes recovery. And again, you're going to work a little bit harder total over the course of that 12 minutes. Energy is going to be up. You're going to be more alert, more sharp. Mood is enhanced. All things good. The next one is a 1-1. So now really you're experienced. You've done this before. You've done intervals. You're pretty used to working hard. But I will also tell you this. My dad had emphysema. So in the hospital, when you have emphysema, even when you're on oxygen, they respond better to working at intervals. A little hard and a little recovery. So any beginner to advanced person can do this. Just be cautious and safe. So how you do it is probably more important than what you do. But you'd go say 1 minute hard to 1 minute recovery. Maybe that means you walk fast on a big incline 1 minute, and you bring it down, walk at the same speed for a flat for 1 minute, and you'd repeat that 6 times for your 12 minutes. So each of these is causing you to work more during that whole 12-minute period than you would have at the beginning, okay? Last, this is where high-intensity interval training usually begins, and why it's sometimes a recipe for disaster if you're just starting out. 20 seconds of work to 10 seconds of recovery is usually how things start. We've drastically changed what's going on here. So if you notice, now we're doing 2 to 1. We're back up here, but we've turned that around. We're working twice as hard as we're recovering. So this 20-second on and 10 seconds recovery is really a very advanced way to do high-intensity interval training. If you're just starting out, be very cautious about the kind of exercise that you're doing. Make sure someone who knows what they're doing and what you're doing is observing you and recommending this is what you do. If you have questions on that, my contact information is below. And check with your certified personal trainer who's got at least 3 years of experience, and you'll be in better hands. If that was helpful, just subscribe below.